Yes, we are here. Happy Thursday, everybody. How's it going? Welcome to Fan Dusra with me, Tommy Sandhu, the Bharat Army, and Paytm First Games app. You don't know about Paytm? You don't know about Paytm? You need to know about Paytm. Paytm First Games app is a fantasy app where you can play along with the cricket. And it's great. The reason why I love fantasy apps, it's great because even if your teams aren't playing, you all of a sudden, because you've selected a side out of the best of both teams, you've got a vested interest in the game. The game is more exciting. It's like when you're a guest at a wedding, but it's no one you're related to. You know, there's no real reason to hit the dance floor. Now there is. Because Paytm First Games are saying, come join us on the dance floor, come and take part in cricket matches and be the selector. Hello to all of my people that are messaging. Hello to my regulars. What up, Varun? What up, Yatat? Metat about you, and Yatat is there. Thank you for all your lovely messages. Keep the message. Hello, Krishna. Keep the messages coming in because, as always, today on the show, I'll be giving out a free Paytm First Games Sachin Tendulkar jersey. That's what it looks like. Your chance to win that. But what have you got to do? Have you got to answer a hard question? No. Have you got to do some kind of video or clever thing on your cameras? No. All you got to do is comment into the show. Prasanna's doing it. Man like Tommy. In with a shout now. Pranav's doing it. Hello, Tommy sir. Thank you very much. Any message that you put into the show automatically puts you in to the running. One of our team will select someone at random, and I'd love it to be you. If you've just tuned in for the first time today, welcome to Fan Dusra. It is the fans show. Here on my next to me on the screen here are my super fans representing the matches today. It is of course RCB versus RR. It's the Royals versus Bangalore. That's what's going down today. We're going to talk about that in just a moment. Quick little chat about yesterday. Punjab. Oh my word, what is happening to Punjab? It's crumbling. All sorts of trouble yesterday. They lost to Hyderabad, which is good news for Hyderabad. They got their first win. I know a lot of people were looking for that. And then later in the day, because it was the double bubble midweeker, it was 2 for the price of 1 yesterday. MS Dhoni's men continuing their winning streak, beating Kolkata, of course. And RCB will be playing Chennai next. So they'll be looking to cause some damage today because that's going to be a tough game, no doubt. Today, it's all about Kohli versus Samson. It's Viru versus Sanju in a sort of a Bollywood-y way, right? It's kind of, who would that be? That's Sanjay Dutt versus Viru. Was Viru Amitabh Bachchan or was Viru Dharmendra in Sholay? Anuj, you know. I know you know, Anuj.
Viru was Dharmendra. Viru was Dharmendra and Jai was Amitabh Bachchan.
That's okay. So it's Dharmendra then versus Sanju versus Sanjay Dutt. Oh my word, that's a power. That's a clash and a half. So you just heard my super fans there. It's Amanda and Vanata. Hi, Amanda. Amanda's new to us. Hello, Amanda. There you go. Double hand wave.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hi. How are you?
Only 16 years old.
Hey, I'm 17. I'm turning 18 this year.
16-year-olds, pow, pow, pow. I'm older than them. I'm smarter than them. Well, you're bringing your youth and your wisdom to this show. Me and you, if I'm honest, Amanda, we're the young people on the show. The other guys, they're the older ones. So just talk nice and slowly for them, all right? Just kind of tone it down. And Bharat here as well. And of course, representing the Royals, it's Anuj and Dinesh Wale Babu Mera Gana. Dinesh Wale Babu Mera Gana. I'm going to do that every time, Dinesh Babu. I can't help it. I feel like I should do one for you two as well.
Love it.
Dukhi pe dukhi ho, Amanda and Varanata. Dukhi pe dukhi ho, Amanda and Varanata. It only works for you two. That's all I've got. Okay. RCB, let's talk about you two. Let's talk about the Bangalore and the challenges there. Amanda, kicking off with my newbie then. Obviously, it's a dream start to the season. 3 out of 3. What's running through your 17-year-old veins right now? What are you feeling? How excited are you at your team's performance?
So energetic, so excited. It's just honestly, as an RCB fan, speaking on behalf of all of them, everyone is probably on top of the world right now looking at RCB's performance. 3 wins in a row, and I absolutely love my team.
What do you think it is, though? What's brought you those wins so far? What are you seeing that's deserved of those 3 out of 3?
I feel like we've just, we've sort of hung in there because all 3 were on a tricky pitch. All 3 were with a low score. And I think, the first 2 at least. The third one was a pretty good score. So the first 2, defending a total like 150 and chasing down a total like 160 on a Chennai pitch is absolutely amazing. So I think the overall team performance, they've been pretty good. AB has saved us as usual. Glenn Maxwell proving his worth on the team, and definitely hats off to the uncapped players who have not played for India and are just making a difference to the RCB team this time.
Yeah. You're right, and I'm already seeing messages. Thank you, by the way, to all the people watching this on Bharat Army's social media, whether you're on the YouTube channel, on Instagram, or on Facebook. Pop your comment in. It'll all pop up onto the screen here. But I'm getting comments from people saying it's the middle order. They've got a strong middle order. But still, Varnata, we're still not seeing Kohli fire yet with the bat.
Right. So it's been 3 matches already, and we haven't seen, those big shots from Kohli. It's always like 33, 36 and getting out. But yeah, we are waiting for his century. It's been like a long, long time, and it's due now. Like, we have to get it like in today's match or next match, and probably we are hoping that it is going to happen in today's match, but I'm not jinxing it right now. But yeah, his job is done by Maxwell and AB de Villiers. Again, I'm not jinxing it. Please, Maxwell, you please play well, and AB de Villiers. So
actually,
it's not really...
Let's take that moment to big up de Villiers, because the de Villiers show is a show in itself. He's incredible.
Yeah, he is incredible. I don't believe that he's a human, because humans, hit like humans. He doesn't. It's like what happened to him in the last match. We all were just wondering. That's one of the toughest pitch wherein he was just practicing in front of Russell, and it was just going out of the boundary, and it was so lovely to watch. So that's why we are not feeling anything until Kohli is not playing, because his job is getting done by Maxwell and AB de Villiers. But we need to, Kohli needs to come and play and take that responsibility as a captain and start playing, so that we go for that 1 KD.
See, I'm seeing comments from people coming in straight away. People saying Kohli's purposely holding back. He's like the dad. The dad doesn't go on the swings and the slides. I do try as a dad to go on swing, but people look at you funny in the park if you're there going, oh, somebody push me. So he's saying, okay, my bache, I'll let you play on the swing slide. I'll keep an eye, and when you need me, I'll intervene. If a bully suddenly steps into the playground, pow, Kohli's there. That's what's going to happen. Amanda, you've also got the option of Daniel Sams. What does he bring to the side?
Yeah, well, Daniel Sams, again, I think his bowling style really adapts to the conditions, because now we're playing at the Wankhede, and it is the batsman's paradise. So we're going to need, I think, Daniel Sams. Pretty bold of RCB to play with only 3 overseas players the last match. But I think bringing in Daniel Sams would be wonderful instead of 1 spinner, because, like I said, the pitch really, the bowlers like Daniel Sams adapted the pitch pretty well. So I think, Daniel Sams would be a good 4th overseas player.
Yeah, good addition. Let's have a look at that. Oh, go on, Varnata, what are you going to say?
Yeah, so actually Rajat Patidar at 3 was not that effective. We have seen from first match and third. I would like to have Daniel Sams at 3, or maybe Azharuddin at 3. That will be my changes in playing 11, because Daniel Sams as an all-rounder will be too good for us, and he'll be our 4th foreign player. Yeah.
Okay. Well, actually, let's have a look. Let's have a look at the Bharat Army predicted 11 for RCB. This is what we think the teams are going to stack up like. So you'd put in. Oh, look, there's no Sams even in there. So you'd put him further. Well, you put him instead of who, Varnata?
In place of Rajat Patidar.
Okay, so you take
either
Rajat
Daniel Sams, or I would like to go with Mohammad Azharuddin.
Right. Okay. Couple of jiggles on number 3 there. Would you agree with that, Amanda?
Absolutely. I don't think Rajat has been at his best. I honestly think it's the pressure, but I think getting in Daniel Sams would be a pretty good idea. Yeah.
But again, that is going to be a forced change because we have been winning a couple of matches and we would like to carry the same team, to take that momentum forward. So that is going to be a forced change. Maybe other than that, I don't see any change.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you very much. Hang right there. We're going to get some fighting talk from one of you two in a moment. But right now, let's talk about Rajasthan Royals. And of course, Sanju Samson. He's got a lot to do, Anuj. The Royals only winning one of their games so far. We know that. Do we think the captaincy is potentially taking its toll on Samson? Is he? We know he's a phenomenal player, but is the captaincy too much for him?
Well, I don't think so, because he will learn. As your time and progress, he will learn. I mean, we can see Rishabh Pant for Delhi Capitals as well. Under the mentorship of Ricky Ponting. So I'm definitely, I'm very much sure that Sanju Samson will run as the time and progress, because Sangakkara is the best mentor for him. If you see in the past, Sangakkara has groomed a lot of Sri Lankan players. The youngsters. So I believe, he will learn. It's only a matter of 3 matches. He also played almost a match-winning, innings for Rajasthan in the first match. So I guess it's a new platform for him. But he has done, the captaincy for Kerala in Syed Mushtaq Ali Trophy, and he did a reasonable job over there. So I'm backing Sanju Samson, for this tournament, and would love to see the Indian raw talent coming into play, rising to the occasion under his captaincy. That's what we want. From the Indian captain. So yeah, I'm pretty much sure that Sanju Samson, gonna do a lot of good for the Rajasthan Royals this season.
Dinesh, I agree with what you're saying there, because it's really a matter of what players turn up on the day and dealing with this pressure. We talk about the pressure of a T20. You guys have got a stellar cast of T20 batsmen, but everyone needs to just bring their best performance.
Yeah, absolutely. Agreeing to your point, because we've got some good names and we've got some good batsmen on our pocket. But the problem has been the fact that the middle order has been pretty much brittle. If you look at the other sides, the team which handled their middle order so perfectly were the ones who went on winning. Even for an instance, if you could look at the RCB side, the side is actually boosted with Maxwell and AB de Villiers coming into the act. But whereas when you come to RR side and we look at the side, the middle order becomes so brittle. Even in the last 3 matches, if you look, there have been many one-man shows like Sanju Samson's 100 and David Miller and Chris Morris heroics. And even the last match, except Josh Butler, there was no one rising up to the occasion. So any team which has a solid middle order will actually go on winning. And that's the thing that Rajasthan Royals are actually lagging at this point of time. Be it Ryan Parag or be it Shivam Dubey or be it Rahul Tewatia, they are not actually rising up to the occasion. But it wouldn't take so long for these 3 players to come into the act. And if they manage to come into the act, then I'm very sure that it would be a tight contest, and Rajasthan Royals will have a winning streak from here onwards. So yeah. Even in the last match for SRH, we see Kane Williamson being in the middle order was such a boost, and they started winning. So hopefully there would be some change in the order that could actually mean a big change for Rajasthan Royals that could turn the fate around from today onwards.
And I just saw a message from Naresh just saying, bring in Jaiswal instead of Vora. Is that something you'd do, Anuj?
Well, I want to give more chances to Vora, because we have seen that with Chennai as well. Rituraj Gaikwad was not performing, but Dhoni backed him. So you want your youngsters to give a long run. I mean, Vora showed his performances, while opening with Virendra Sehwag back in 2014 or 15 and with Punjab. So he has this caliber, he has this potential. It's just a matter of time. Wankhede, will suit him. It's just kind of a batting paradise, and the style of batting that Manan Vora do, I guess you need to back him. You need to back the youngsters. So I'm hoping that Vora will play today. But as I said, the people who the person who said in the comment section that Yashasvi Jaiswal is from Bombay. He knows the ground. But I believe that given a chance to Vora will sum up a lot of things. 3-4 matches on a trot for him. You will get to know that okay, this person has this potential, and finally is rising to the occasion. So, and also just want to add one point to what Dinesh was also saying, that we want a complete performance. We don't want a bits and pieces. One day is, Miller is performing, or a Morris, or a Samson Show. We want a complete performance from each and every person who is playing this side, and I'm sure that Rajasthan will definitely going to do a world of good for them in this season.
Yep, Sanchit agreeing with you. He says, yep, Vora to be backed. That's what he goes. I like that. Good one, Anuj. There's a little debate going on with that on our social media between some of the people watching this. Just answer me this, Dinesh. Dubé, dropped or to be utilized properly?
Who? I mean, I didn't get that question. Who was that?
Dubé.
Dubai, yeah, even I was having the same thought. I would personally prefer to have Mahipal Lamror in the playing 11 rather than having Dubé. Not because he's someone who is underestimated or who is rated less, but because of the very fact that he has not risen up to the occasion in the last three matches. And Mahipal Lamror is someone who is handy with his left arm spin as well. So having him in the middle order, and I'll never forget, he's actually someone who's got a 50 against RCB in the last season in the Emirates. So he's one who has got good potential to bat on, and he's someone who plays the spin, who keeps the scoreboard tickling. So Mahipal Lamror in place of Dubé would be a better option. But I'm not totally against having Dubé in the playing 11 as well, as he need to be backed for a match or a couple.
Okay, let's have a look through your 11. Anuj, tell me what you see here with your Bharat Army predicted 11 for your squad, for your side. This is how we think that the Rajasthan team is going to come out. Well, what are you seeing there, Anuj? Everything to your liking?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Manan Vora with George Butler will be the openers for me. And apart from it, it's pretty much the same side. I want to back Mustafizur Rahman as well, as an overseas all-rounder or a fast bowler. So, yeah, a complete side that favors my side. So, yeah, I'm going with this 11 for sure. That's the perfect 11. Yeah.
Perfect 11. Lovely. And if you were selecting between, what would you say then? Vora, Jaiswal, who would you go with at number 2?
As I said, I will be going with Manan Vora just to give him, 1 or 2 chances, in this season. I just want to back him. I see a lot of caliber and potential in him. So definitely want to back him, for this match for sure. Okay.
Cool, good stuff, lovely stuff. Let's have a look at your top picks then. Both sides now on your Paytm First Games app, picking their top picks of the day. Who would you pick? Let's start with Bangalore. Let's start with Varnatha and Amanda. Maxwell or Kohli? Varnatha first. Who would you go with?
I would like to go with Virat Kohli, but considering the match-winning performances by Glenn Maxwell, I will go with Glenn Maxwell once again today. And I think he will perform really well in the Wankhede ground because the ground is small, and I think Glenn Maxwell will love batting there.
Yeah, so remember this is about scoring points on the app. So what would you do, Amanda?
I would go with Virat Kohli as a huge fan of him. I'm always backing him. He has had his ups and downs, but I mean, everyone can see what he can do. Everyone has seen the way he's batted. He scored centuries after centuries in like one season. So I'm backing him. I'm going for Virat Kohli.
And today's 200th match for RCB.
So
he's very close to 5,000 runs. So
wow, yes. So lots of markers there as well. So you'll back Kohli regardless. Amanda, you just sound like you've got blind love for him. It's just pure love.
5,000 or 6,000?
Sorry,
5,000.
A lot.
Is it 5,000 or 6,000?
I think AB is also
10,000. It's 10,000. Yeah, it's all right. It's okay. It doesn't matter. A lot is the answer. So Amanda, if Virat Kohli suddenly said it's Friday night, his babysitter's fallen through, he's going out with Anushka, they got lovely dinner planned, they need a babysitter for their baby, would you drop your plans and be there to look after their baby?
100%.
Yeah, but you're going to go out with your friends, your girls all expect you to go out, we're going to go hang out and party. You drop all of that.
100%.
Wow,
if I get a chance to babysit them, 100%.
Fine. She just wants in. And then you should get into his house and steal as many things as you can. No, I'm kidding. Don't do that.
I've already got some. I've already got and all.
Oh, you've already got some autographs. I thought you said I've already stolen stuff from his house. I thought, oh, right. I've already done that. Robbed him already. Boys, tell me about Rajasthan Royals. Samson or Morris? Who are you going to go with the nudge?
I will be going with Sanju Samson. Considering his form, I guess he hasn't performed the last two matches, but I mean what he did and what he done in the first match, we all saw. He was kind of looking like a universe boss after Chris Gayle. So I'm backing Sanju Samson in today's match. I hope that he will come up good in today's match, and Chris Morris also. I believe it's going to be night for him as well. We saw against Delhi Capitals, he did a very brilliant job. If you see, making sure that Rajasthan won the match in the end. So, but yeah, I will be backing Sanju Samson. I guess it's going to be crackerjack of a match for him.
Okay, so Samson is what Anuj is saying. Dinesh, you going to go Morris or Samson?
For me, I have an urge with going with Samson, but I go with Chris Morris because he was someone who is an ex-Royal challenger. So we could actually see him having a big innings today or a big performance today, and showing his worth on why he had been. Asking a strong question to RCB on why he had been dropped or released from the side. So could expect that happening today from Chris Morris as well. Expect to see that.
Okay, good, lovely stuff. There you go. They're your top picks. Remember, if you get a chance, go download this app. PayTM First Games. That's all you want to search into wherever you get your apps from. Get the app on your phone. Select your side out of both sides. So both teams playing today, RCB and Rajasthan. You've got to just pick your dream 11 out of the lot. And if the players perform well, you score points. People have won big money. I'm talking about lakhs and lakhs of money because they are very good at selecting their teams and they play along with PayTM First Games. You could be that person. If you're good at selecting sides, go with it and get the app in your life. Right, now that we've done top picks, it's time to toss the coin. Amanda, seeing as you're my newbie today, I'm going to ask you to call either cricket or dusra. Cricket or dusra when my giant coin is up in the air. Ready? And call it.
Cricket.
Cricket it is. So you decide. You've just won the toss. You are, right now, Virat Kohli. Okay? Amanda Kohli, what are you going to do?
Amanda Kohli. Yeah.
Amanda One day.
I'm gonna no. That used to be my username on all social media was Amanda Kohli at one point. So all right.
So what do you decide to do?
I'm gonna field first. I think because of the pitch again. It's not that weird Chennai pitch. It's the Wankhede pitch. We can see people chasing big total. We've seen literally Pat Cummins yesterday who almost took their team home. So I think, with a solid lineup like Kohli, Kohli, AB, Maxwell and everyone, we can definitely chase down a good total.
Right. Let them go first. Just, Varnata, would you agree with that? Are you happy to chase them?
Yes. Yeah. I would love to chase at Wankhede.
Yeah, no problem. Look, they're very confident. Hey, look, Anuj and Dinesh, I'm just saying, these ladies are confident. There's an air now around RCB where it's like we can chase. We'll bat first. What do you want us to do? Dinesh, are you worried about today?
It's a 50-50 call to answer you. Looking at how things had been for Royals for the last 3 matches, because we couldn't actually predict the fortunes. But I personally would love to bowl first, because even if you look at the last 3 matches, and the matches that we have lost, the first match and the third match, those were actually, supposed to be victories for Royals. In the first match, it was almost a victory for us where the last ball did not go in our favor. Whereas in the last match that Royals had lost against CSK, it was a bit unfortunate that the pitch started turning and it started behaving quite differently than how it was actually anticipated. So had that not happened, it would have been a sure victory for Rajasthan Royals on their chase. So unfortunate that didn't happen, but this time around when Royals are actually put to bowl first, I think I'm very optimistic that we'll replicate the same kind of victory that we had done on our second match.
Okay, right, let's get it. Let's bring it on. I know you've all got a lot to say. It's that time again, people. It's time for a little bit of fighting talk. Right, This is where the one person from each side steps forward to bring the heat, to bring the fire, bring the ugh to the other side. Make a mug with them out of ugh. I don't know, it rhymed. So this is what's going to happen. Who's going to step up? Let's get Anuj doing the fighting talk for Rajasthan, and we'll have Amanda doing it for RCB. I'll start with Anuj, because we'll start with ladies first. Anuj, you're up. I'm kidding, Anuj. I'm kidding. You are more bunda than me, all right? Anuj, for Rajasthan, your 30 seconds to give it all you got. Come with the stats, come with the intimidation, make a young 17-year-old girl quake in her boots, okay? It's okay, it's allowed. It's allowed. You're allowed to scare her today. It's not deemed inappropriate. It's because this is your team versus her team, okay? It's nothing personal. It's all love at the end of the day. Your 30 seconds starts now.
Well, for me, RCB are the chokers. We had 2009. For example, we have 2009 final. They choked. 2011, they choked. 2016, they choked. So absolutely, they will be choking today as well. For us, it's a big stage. I mean, it's Rajasthan Royals, Allah Bol all the way. But for RCB, they will be choking. If they make it to the top 4 or the playoffs, they will be choking in this year as well. So we used to have South Africa in international cricket, but we have RCB. Each Sal Cup Nam. I don't think they don't have any cup sort of thing. In this year as well. So for me, they are the complete chokers. Rajasthan Royals, Allah Bol, all the way.
Done. Okay. There was a lot of choking going on. 2009, choking. 2016, choking. What are you going to do? Choking. There's lots of choking going on. Great. All right, let's see. Is it a case of choker, or is the joke going to be on you? I don't know. Let's go. Amanda, over to you. Your 30 seconds to deal with the choking starts now.
Well. RCB, at least, this was your 2009 victory was 12 years ago. RCB reached the playoffs last year. We reached the finals in 3 years. You guys came last year. We beat you twice last year. We're the better Royals. Sanju Samson, I don't even know what's going on. He's so inconsistent. But honestly, I think we're the better Royals, and we have a better team. And all I can say is that we're just much better than you, because you guys won 12 years back. We've been in the playoffs more than you have, and RCB is the best. And today we'll, sort of settle this debate. So
it's going to settle the debate. There you go. She kept it simple. We're better. We're just better than you, is what she did. All right. There was lots of that going on, lots of young feistiness. We will see. All will be revealed in just a little while as the Rajasthan Royals take on the Royal Challengers Bangalore. It's the battle of the Royals. Let's have a look now at the combined 11. This is the Bharat Army Fantasy 11 on our Paytm First Games app. If you are playing along, this is what we believe is the dream squad. Samson, Padikkal, Butler, Kohli, De Villiers, Maxwell, Morris, Farag, Patel, Chahal, and Unadkat. That's a solid 11, and that's what we will be putting up as our fantasy team. If you want to take a screenshot of that, if you want to use this video to help you select your side, or if you just want to kind of completely disagree with us, you can. Get your comments in. And talking of comments, I've had lots of lovely comments into today's show, and lots of people bantering and having their chat and having their fun across our Facebook. If you're not already a friend or a follower of the Bharat Army on Facebook or on Instagram, do so. And do subscribe to the YouTube channel as well, where you can see this show and so much more. Right, so one of those people from all those comments, we're going to give the Sachin Tendulkar shirt out. And that person is going to, their name will appear here. Here we go. Congratulations. Siga 29 _ Rajiv. Okay, not Siga 30. Siga 30. He didn't comment. He's very arrogant. Siga 30. Siga 29 _ Rajiv. Tanya. Well done. A round of applause for you. Well done. You have a Sachin Tendulkar Paytm First Games shirt coming your way. So enjoy that. And that's it. Thank you very much. Amanda, did you have fun? Was it all right?
I did. Yes, I did.
It's good, isn't it? We talk about cricket. And we take the mick out of each other. That's what we do. It's all fun. It's love. Listen,
before we end the show, one thing I would like to add. Kohli is going to make his 6,000 runs today. He will complete it.
That's what you think it is. And I noticed you
not against us. Not against us.
In 3D there.
Yes, it's going to be against RR.
RR again. Is that going to happen, Dinesh? Is it going to happen? Is
not against us. No, not against us. I believe it's not going to be against us. Not today's day for Kohli.
Jofra is not there.
We'll find a new
Jofra is not there. Yeah. He's enjoying with his fish tank.
Exactly. He shouldn't be allowed anywhere near a fish tank anytime soon.
Morris will be staring at Kohli and why did you drop me? Why did you release me last time around? So Morris will be just looking at you.
Yeah. Everyone's a loss. Look, I love it because right now everybody's confident, everybody's got something to say, but all the talking stops when the Royals take on the Royals. It's the battle of the Royals on the pitch. A little later on, it is Sandhu versus Vidal. Who will reign supreme? Enjoy the game. We'll catch you tomorrow. Thank you, guys. See you later.